What do the 2008 financial crisis, the rise of the internet, and the September 11th attacks have in common? They were all events that seemed impossible until they happened. Events that changed everything. We call them Black Swans. This concept, popularized by the thinker Nassim Nicholas Taleb in his book The Black Swan, describes profoundly unpredictable events that have massive consequences. But what if I told you that many things we label as black swans, like the recent COVID-19 pandemic, aren't black swans at all, and that understanding the difference is the key to protecting ourselves in a world that is far more random than we think? So, what truly defines a black swan? It isn't just a highly improbable event. It's an event that is epistemologically unpredictable. This means its unpredictability stems from our lack of knowledge, our incomplete understanding of the world. It's an unknown unknown. We are blind to them, not because we are unintelligent, but because the very nature of our knowledge has limits. Since the book's publication, the term Black Swan has entered the mainstream. The media and experts use it to label any major event that surprises a lot of people. But this usage often goes directly against the core idea. Take the COVID-19 pandemic. It was loudly declared a black swan, yet it wasn't. Why? Because there were people, including Taleb himself, who had been predicting and warning about the high probability of a global pandemic. History is filled with them. To call it a black swan after the fact, when the possibility was known, even if ignored, is a misuse of the concept. This brings us to a crucial point. A black swan is a matter of perspective. It is subjective. The attack on September 11th was a complete shock to the victims and the world, a quintessential black swan for those who suffered it. But for the terrorists who planned it for years, it was not a black swan at all. It was a known, calculated event. By the same logic, one could argue the pandemic was a black swan for an individual who genuinely had no idea such a thing could happen in our modern world. But this is where we must be careful. The concept cannot be used as an excuse. We cannot consciously ignore a potential risk, however small the probability seems, and then, when it materializes, simply throw up our hands and call it a black swan to absolve ourselves of responsibility. That is a dangerous simplification. To better grasp this dynamic, we need to visit two hypothetical places, Mediocristan and Extremistan, both featured in Taleb's books. In Mediocristan, strong deviations from the mean are tame. Think of human height or weight. If you gather 1,000 people, you won't find someone who is 100 times taller than the average. Extreme deviations are rare and have very little impact on the total. But we are increasingly living in Extremistan. Here, randomness is wild. Think of wealth, book sales, or social media influence. A single observation, one billionaire, one best-selling author, can dramatically skew the average. In Extremistan, the winner takes all, and low-probability events, the black swans, have severe game-changing consequences. Globalization and the internet have accelerated our shift from the safety of Mediocristan into the volatile world of Extremistan. In this world, the extremes don't just exist, they rule. The book Black Swan isn't a standalone polemic. It's part of a larger, loosely interconnected series of books called the Incerto. Each book builds on the last. The Black Swan stems from Taleb's first book in the series, Fooled by Randomness. Later works, Antifragility, explore the ideas born in the Black Swan even further. They discuss how to build systems or arrange our affairs to be convex, that is, structured to shield ourselves from negative black swans while remaining open to the benefits of positive ones. The goal isn't just to survive in Extremistan, but to potentially thrive. Another key theme, especially in Skin in the Game, is the importance of not exposing others to the fallout from negative black swans, especially when you are insulated from the risk yourself. So, if our predictions are mostly worthless in this world of wild uncertainty, what should we do? How do we move forward? The message is not one of despair, but of action. It's about shifting our focus from uselessly trying to predict the next crisis to rigorously preparing for its inevitable arrival. There's a powerful idea that captures this perfectly. We are often told that we humans have a tendency towards optimism and that it supposedly benefits us. We have enough evidence to confirm that we humans as a species are indeed extraordinarily lucky. Just because we got here by chance does not mean we should continue to take the same risks. We have been playing Russian Roulette. Let's stop now and get to some real work. Our survival to this point has been a matter of incredible luck. But we cannot continue to gamble, believing our luck will hold. It's time to stop spinning the chamber. It's time to acknowledge the randomness, protect ourselves from the devastating downsides, and get to the serious work of building a more robust or even anti-fragile future.